Tell me, what is graphology and how does it impact in one's life?
First of all, thank you, Kabir, for having me here. And to start with, graphology is something that I have been very connecting. The more I'm understanding the science. The more I'm getting more deeply connected to it. That how actually it works. So to start with, just think, okay, like all of us in school, we were all given the same books to write, the same letters, the same alphabet, everything the same. Still, no two people in the world, okay, have the same handwriting. Now, suppose if we are 50 people sitting together and we are told to write a similar paragraph, the same paragraph, all of us have to copy, and then we mix up those papers. All of us would be able to recognize which is our handwriting.
Right.
How is it happening? Okay, so as it is said that graphology is nothing but understanding, analyzing those patterns. We were taught this is A, तो हम उसे A बोलते हैं, वो उसको एक drawing जो है इसको A बोलते हैं. अगर हम बचपन में we were told that this is B, we would have called it B.
Right.
So study of this pattern, that how you are making this A like this, is called graphology.
Okay.
So handwriting is nothing but brain writing.
Okay.
Our brain is doing the writing. And understanding those patterns and the waves is the study graphology.
Okay.
So that is the basic understanding. What I would say is what graphology
is. But how does that impact in one's life?
So it impacts directly, how your thoughts are.
Okay.
The thoughts can easily be read in the handwriting. Okay, let me ask you, Kabir, here. Do you think your handwriting varies time to time?
It really depends. I mean, I think for me, my handwriting changes every single time.
Yeah, so it is just that, your thoughts are changing every single time. It would not be that, you would be constant on one thing, that this is what I want to do. This 9 to 5 job is what I've been doing from 20 years. So that has been changing your thoughts, and that is why your handwriting changes. You could ask probably a person who would, have a 9 to 5 job from 20-25 years, the same company, just leveling up. He would say, मेरी handwriting तो कभी change ही नहीं होती, same ही रहती है, बैंक में signatures accept हो जाते हैं. Okay, so that is how, if your thoughts really change, you have a very wavering mind, or you have a very growth mindset, you really want to go up and now, so it will directly show in your handwriting.
Okay, so how does it work in a way? So coming to this particular part, see, I've been into my thing that I've been doing it for last 7 years, right? The only difference that has changed in me as of right now would be starting this beautiful podcast that I've done, and inviting beautiful guests like you. But then what happens here is that, so my thought process doesn't change in terms of कि आज मुझे ये करना है, कल मुझे वो करना है. It's not never that way. But for me, it's always अच्छा अभी आज मेरा ये task है, आज मेरा कल वो task है, because I have couple of things that I do at a time when I'm running my show, I'm running my business. So according to that way as well. So for me, I feel it's calmness, anxiousness, or when I'm too excited. And when I'm most calm, my handwriting is the most beautiful. When I'm very anxious, so especially when I'm writing a script, for my show, what questions that I'm going to ask you, and how it's gonna go. So that's when I'm a bit more anxious. So that my handwriting is something that you will not be able to read. I literally have to type it. So how does that work?
So see, again, how I told you, when you're saying when you're very calm, you have a very beautiful handwriting.
Yes.
That just shows that there's very monotony. Okay, and now if you have some things or some challenges or something, it would go up and down, and it would be actually not readable, because at that time, possibly you yourself don't know where are these thoughts coming from, and how are things coming up, and suddenly how do you come up with that question, or how do you think of inviting certain people? It's just striking you.
Right.
The same way, that handwriting तुम्हें नहीं समझ में आएगी तो हमें क्या ही आएगी, वैसा है. So if you can't understand your own self, then how is it possible that around people would understand you? So what I would say is on this, that let this not have the handwriting not matching.
It's
go
okay.
That way.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful thing. It is not happening with everybody. Everybody is struggling to little change. If I tell you to change, it would be very easy. You would accept new things.
Absolutely.
So if you're saying you've been doing certain things from the past 7 years, okay, and now you've started this. You have started. There is a lot of things into starting. A baby is not born कि आज बच्चा आ गया. There is a lot of things which has happened. Okay,
absolutely.
from where you came today.
Yes.
You've reached today,
yeah.
or you've started something today. It has taken a lot of planning. It has taken a lot of thoughts. So that is what I'm not saying कि or thinking कि आज podcast करना और कल movie करनी है.
Right, right.
But it is.
I don't mind.
You don't mind. See. Here I'm saying that you're open to doing
Yes,
a lot of
I'm
things.
open. You know,
You're-
somebody comes to me today and you're like, you know, after seeing my podcast, like, you know, we'll want you to get a movie. I wouldn't say no, right?
We'll get over that.